He's bombed for 2 World Championships going now, but in different phases. So Konstantinov looking very purposeful.
Yeah, in good shape, good physique.
The leader at the halfway stage, David Riggott. Very athletic.
Comfortable. Yes, and this was roughly the weight that David Riggott used to compete at. And he was in the old 90 kilo class. Actually had a clean and jerk best of around 220 kilos himself, and a snatch of 180. So in this championship, he would well, let's take it back over 30 years, and David Riggott.
So this is the man from Cuba, Hernandez, Yohandrys Hernandez, Pan American Games champion of the season this year, 172, 221 for 393. That's what he did in Rio de Janeiro in July. And he did 173 in the snatch phase, so that's 1 kilo up on what he did in the Pan Americans. So it puts him in touch, David.
That's a pretty good opener.
Yeah, nice and quiet, well balanced. 212. I guess we need to maybe keep an eye on him. 385 now, his running total. He posted 396 as his entry total. If he gets up to anywhere like that, David, he will be contested.
Isn't much fun. So Russia, David Riggott, just giving him a few words of wisdom and motivation. David Riggott, one of the hard men of weightlifting. Was a bit of a character in his younger days.
Well, this will take him to 387. So this is moving him, this is moving him well up. Remember, he had 170 in the snatch. Yeah.
So whatever David Riggott said to him seems to have worked. Yeah, Riggott, an interesting character. Years and years ago, used to go to the training camps, and if things didn't quite go his way, 2-1. Yeah, there you go. There you go. See, it wasn't any worse than the previous one. Yeah, I mean, what was wrong with that?
Yeah,
absolutely nothing wrong with it. It's pathetic, isn't it? It's so bad in a world championship to have this kind of refereeing.
But he's got it. I mean, fortunately we agree with that. And that was the right decision. We didn't necessarily agree with the previous one. Yeah, do well to do this.
Oh, I look very comfortable. Excellent. So leader after snatch, now leading on the total. Just going back to David Riggott, he was a real character in his day. And there's one particular story where his training wasn't going quite as it should be, and he went off to a bar and got absolutely drunk and was told to leave. Refused. Allegedly, obviously. Was told to leave, refused. At which point, 6 policemen turned up, and there was a fight, which several of the policemen ended up in hospital. David,
73 kilos.
Yes, had a very bad back problem for a while.
So take him to 392. Kolechki won the European Championships with 395. So I wonder whether he's thinking that he can get away with that on the Worlds, but Konstantinov looked pretty good. So this is going to be quite nip and tuck, I think. Yeah, still Hernandez as well in the wings. Was that a little prayer? Because it didn't look that convincing. I mean, he's got it, but you know what I mean, David.
Yeah, he's clearly struggling today, and you know, the question is he going to be able to go any further? Probably not.
Very wobbly.
Of course, we've forgotten about this man.
Well, you might have done.
I'd forgotten about it.
Pan American Games champion.
Number 4, Hernandez from Cuba. The second attempt.
Lifted 221 there. $220 on the bar now. And only his second attempt, so he's got one more card after this. Be really quite good if he could actually get this. Make it quite interesting. Because he's one of several who were left on 173 kilos at the halfway stage. But this is where he's making a difference.
Head.
Well, it's just as well he's got one more attempt. Now, odds against Demyanov and Konstantinov. So this for 397, it's getting serious now. And of course the lead in the clean and jerk.
Very strong lifting. Just needs to bring the feet in line. Looks good. And I think this is going to be the man to beat.
Interesting thing, though, is the Cuban is actually lighter.
Yeah. So if he clean and jerks 220, it's actually going to put him in the. It's going to put him into a possible overall medal. So he's got to.
And it's going to put him into the lead on the clean and jerk.
Yeah. So he's got to just overcome his head problem now. If he can do that, then he's in with a chance. Now.
More often than not, David, when you've had someone who loses it like that, they don't come back, not in the same competition. So,
well, let's see. Let's see if the coaches have inspired him, and if the fact that this actually a medal rests on this has also inspired him. How much does he want it?
Well, it's on the shoulders now. One last effort. Good.
Very good. Great to come back from that. Lost it, regained it, and takes the lead on the clean and jerk.
I thought there might have been a 2-1. It was a question whether there was a little press out on the left arm, you know. But I mean, we've seen it 2 or 3 different ways. Have a look at this, David. Give me your opinion. I thought maybe the left elbow.
Well, it's hard to call, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'd have given it to him. I mean, like I say, my view on the press out is it's a stupid rule.
Well, that's a pretty good recovery, as you said, 393, and that gets him.
Looks as if he had some back